my friends, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. In yesterday's video, we completed Grunt's personal quest, and I have relocated slightly since where I left you at the end of yesterday's video so that I could come downstairs and catch up with Grunt post completing his rite of passage, his ritual to become a member of Rex's clan, which is so cool, I think. But anyway, let's talk to Grunt.
Not Grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Oh my goodness. So we did this to calm you down. Save it for the collectors. Yeah, save it for the collectors, good sir.
Can you focus that on our real enemy, or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I get it now. It's part of what I am. It was just delayed because of being tank bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
What happens if we run out of targets? Someday it'll end. It has to. I certainly hope so.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
That's fine, but you live a whole lot longer than Shepard will, so there's also that.
Shepard?
Talk about you?
Just checking in. How are you doing?
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Okay. So let's go check in with Mordin. So hopefully he will have something else to say. Maybe some recommendations on what to do with Garrus, perhaps? Maybe? I feel like I should go check in with Garrus, but he keeps stalling. I feel like it's gonna happen at a good moment or something like that in the scheme of the story. That's what I'm guessing.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
That's a lot. I'm interested.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations.
Yeah.
Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Yeah, I guess they would degrade over time. Like you're making a copy of a copy. Like a copy machine, you make a copy and then you make another copy of the copy and then make another copy. It just degrades over time. So they'd have to make more alterations. And can they be saved? Oh, I doubt it, right?
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now?
Yeah.
No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves, tools for Reapers. Protheans dead, collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
Oh, those poor people. Mordin's motivation.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
Great. I wasn't worried, but I feel like I should have been. Interest in art?
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
I was just wondering. I'm like, is he gonna sing for us? Because that might be the best thing ever.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Salarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Salarian.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Can we do it again?
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Salarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Salarian.
Oh my god, that was the best. Oh my god, that is the best thing ever. I am crying. I am laughing so hard. Oh, I need more of this from Mass Effect in my life. I need more BioWare. I need more like this stuff, please. Anyway, anger about modification. I guess we'll get back to like serious stuff now.
What is it about the Collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Salarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
Your fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
I would agree with the statement, yes. But you re-sterilized them still.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
I feel like there has to be some sort of middle ground between like, okay, we sterilize them or we kill them all. Like that's two extremes. I'm sorry. He's saying to us.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Mordin.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Oh, thank you for being here, Mordin. You're the best.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, better. Think I've cured Joker's condition. Simple treatment would... No. Would cause liver failure. Never mind. Start from scratch. Anything else?
Maybe.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, better. Think I've... Anything else?
Squad status?
Are there any medical concerns?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Okay, I maybe I missed the opportunity to have our little, Turian human sexual education moment with him, but I'll worry about that later. Let's do the research since I'm here and I will probably forget. Shotgun damage. And then I might get the next one. Shotgun shield piercing. Increases damage by plus 50% against shields and biotic barriers. Improves shotguns, heavy shotguns, and assault shotguns for your entire squad. With the addition of a phasic module to the Mass Effect field generator, each slug is encased in a phasic envelope before it is fired at the target. This disrupts any Mass Effect field, protecting the target, resulting in superior penetration. Okay. Sure. Can we do this one yet? No. I need one more shotgun upgrade to do that. And then I like the barrier situation. I can stand out in the open now. And unlike all those other special mobs who have a barrier, I don't think I have armor to get through, but I have a barrier for them to get through. Okay, so let me see. I have done the follow up with Grunt and with Mordin. So now we're going to do some exploration. Maybe stumble upon some anomalies? I don't know. But let's work on Aralakh. Because we've only done one, but there's apparently a palladium-rich planet right there. Durak is a small, heat-blasted rock lost in the blinding glare of the star Aralakh. It occasionally traps a trace atmosphere of gases blown in on Aralakh's powerful solar wind, which inevitably blows the gases back out again. The planetoid has a few valuable loads of heavy metals, which were sporadically mined by the Krogan at the height of their powers. In the closing years of the rebellions, the 5 clans worked the planetoid fell to fighting over a particularly rich deposit of iridium. That did not make sense, but we're moving on. All 5 clan warlords agreed to a crush, which is a meeting at a neutral location to negotiate a truce. Unfortunately, all 5 arrived planning to betray their fellows. While the leaders and their seconds met, all their bases were destroyed by simultaneous hyper-velocity cannon strikes, left with only the food, water, and air in their hard suits and with no way to call for rescue. The warlords apparently fought each other to the death. The survivors of the 5 Durak clans on Tuchanka still argue about which clan's warlord was the last one standing. You're not gonna know. You're like never gonna know.
Probe launched.
Because like they're all dead. Like apparently it's lesson learned. Maybe don't betray your fellow warlords and maybe have a backup plan. Just putting it out there. Like a backup plan. One of Kanin's hemispheres contains an impact crater 700 kilometers in diameter, dubbed the Renkat Basin. It was mined for light metals in the interbellum between the Arachni War and Krogan rebellions. Any obvious resource concentrations have long since been stripped. Well,
Probe away.
Now it's officially stripped. Just saying. All right, let's check out this palladium-rich planet. Is this one of those ones from, like, the Shadow Broker, maybe? Kruban is a tidally locked Venusian hothouse. Its surface perpetually obscured by clouds of sulfur and carbon dioxide. The first group of Krogan brought into orbit by the Salarian uplift teams requested a trip to Kruban. The Salarians at first thought the Krogans were confused about the nature of Kruban's environment. The planet is named for a Krogan mythological paradise in which honorable warriors feast on the internal organs of their enemies. Oh, I mean, like, maybe it's a delicacy, I don't know. In fact, Krogan astronomers had correctly deduced the nature of Kruban in the years before the global Holocaust. In the 2 millennia since, Kruban had come to be thought of as an ideal test of one's toughness. Every year, a few Krogan attempt to land on Kruban and exit their ships naked in an attempt to prove their Kroganhood. I mean, seriously. The planet's surface is littered with the crushed, corroded remains of their ships. Only one, Shath Norda, is known to have returned from the surface alive, albeit with most of his bones crushed and all 4 of his lungs damaged by sulfuric gas, rather. Not ass. Norda recovered from his trial to the adulation of his people until he died in 1943. He could lie with any fertile female he wished. I bet he could. He also probably couldn't walk around.
Launching probe.
So, I don't know. It did say he recovered, so maybe, I don't know. I would assume he recovered breathing, but what? To prove their Kroganhood. I mean, like, you just sigh. Okay. I don't think there's anything in the asteroid belt because there's only 2 planets left. I feel like that's going to get me to 100%. But anyway, the smaller of Aralakh's hydrogen-helium gas giants maintains a small helium-3 recovery infrastructure. Although the depth of Ruam's gravity well makes it inefficient to export, visitors to the Aralakh system often top off their fuel tanks at Ruam's, maybe, it doesn't matter, stations. The Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission, CDEM, maintains a token garrison to monitor any potential sale of fuel to known subversives and terrorists. Ruh-roh. Oh, it's 4. Well, that makes sense.
Probe away.
All right, one more in this system. And then we'll see how many are here. There's at least one other. Dranek. Oh, 2 others. Nith. Hopefully there's not like 12. That'd be ridiculous, obviously. Vaul is a hydrogen helium gas giant named for an ancient Krogan deity that stood watch for enemies of his pantheon. The gas giant's moons are named after some of Vaul's myriad eyes and ears. The only reason to visit the Vaul system is scientific curiosity, which the Krogan lack. That's harsh. Accurate, probably.
Launching probe.
Not for all of them, though. I mean, Dr. Warlord O'Keir obviously had scientific interest in things. Granted, it was cloning, but... All right, just 2. Did I not do the Palladium-rich planet? I'm confused. Hang on. Please hold. I did. Okay, I'm not crazy. Sorry. I'm still recovering from being sick, so my brain doesn't work very well. Oh, no. There we go. Now we're working. Okay, let's head back out and go to Dranek first, because it's the closest, so why not? Kelim is a tectonically inert rock with an atmosphere of krypton, xenon, and argon. There are a few valuable lodes of light metals scattered across its surface, but these are difficult to find. Most were mined out in the years leading up to the Krogan Rebellion. Okay.
Probe launched.
Ooh, it's so pretty. Dor is a conventional methane ammonia ice giant. It is the main fueling point in the Dranek cluster gateway system. Fildia Station, the headquarters for patrol ships of the CDM, lies at the trailing Lagrange point of Dor. The CDM logs all ships passing through the Krogan demilitarized zone and has the right to board and search them for contraband at any time for any reason. There are no exceptions at points over the last 2 centuries. Diplomatic incidents have been caused when the patrol frigates boarded an Asari hospital ship, a Batarian diplomatic courier, and a privately owned human tramp freighters. These measures are provided for under the terms of the Krogan armistice. While the Krogan were allowed to retain their government and personal weapons, any attempt to provide starship-mounted weapons to the clans on Tuchanka is punishable by law. Nearly a millennia after the war ended, the official penalty for smuggling prescribed weapons is still death by spacing. Wow, that seems excessive.
Probe away.
And awful and a horrible way to go. I'm guessing, I'm just putting it out there, I could be wrong, but I'm guessing I'm not going to get an anomaly found. I'm probably just going to get like more history lessons on the Krogan, but we'll see how it goes. It's so tiny. Sazgoth is a small ice dwarf with an eccentric orbit. During perigee, portions of its icy surface sublimate into a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon dioxide, which quickly freeze again as it recedes into the outer reaches of the Dranek system. Interesting.
Launching probe.
There was this other planet over here that looks kind of funny. Look at all the moons, I'm guessing? Once Rothla was a large ice dwarf with the statistics listed below. In the waning years of the Krogan rebellions, it was shattered into a field of debris by what is assumed to have been the test of an exotic weapons system. In the wake of the event, the planetoid was reduced to a relatively contained field of thousands of tiny moonlets rotating around one another, colliding and ricocheting. The method used to destroy the planetoid has never been deduced. Is it a Death Star, maybe? Did they make a Death Star? I'm just putting it out there. Like, maybe. Like, it seems to be a popular thing to do. Anyway, the Krogan clan who performed the experiment apparently all died in the event. Ships that have traveled to the edge of the event's light cone observed a moment of extreme gravitational lensing around Rothla immediately before its breakup, but no other clues. A popular extranet meme put forward by Asari author Delse Orthisa insists that the Turians are covering up the existence of a Krogan superbiotic breed that was genetically engineered within Rothla. The CDM enforces quarantine around the Rothla field, citing cases of amateur investigators whose ships came to grief in the debris field. Well, apparently...
Probe launched.
I'm okay. Interesting. Very. I do wonder how they did that. All right, one more system to do, and then we'll go to the Shadow Broker. Oh wow! Oh wow! Look at this. That is so cool. It's huge. Wow, that is so cool. The class Blue Giant Nith was once the most strategically valuable system within Krogan territory. Though far too hot for habitable planets, Nith emits thousands of times the energy of a main sequence star like Earth's Sol. Wow. With help from the Solarian uplift teams, the Krogan constructed a chain of solar power collector stations in orbit around Nith. Ooh. These vast arrays beamed power to particle accelerators on the surface of Mantun, which manufactured anti-proton fuel for warship thrusters. And the Krogan Rebellion's Spectre agents managed to get a virus into the computers of the solar power arrays. Every fifth array suddenly applied braking thrust. The arrays behind them were piled up, and all were reduced to wreckage. Oh, it's smart, but so sad. This has since dispersed into a relatively stable ring system. The Krogan never had the resources to rebuild the solar arrays, depriving them of their fleet's main fuel supply for the remainder of the war. The particle accelerators still exist on Mantun, but have not been used in 1,000 years. I mean, if somebody, I don't know, proactive
Launching probe.
could fix that, then the Krogan they could have power again to hopefully not rule the universe or something. It's so big. It's awesome. Tula's methane ammonia atmosphere traps the blistering heat of Nith, driving dayside temperatures up over 1,000 degrees. While some loads of useful metals are present, the planet's incredible heat makes mining impractical. That's okay.
Probe launched.
I'll deplete it of its resources, and we can all move on with our lives. And last, there's one more planet around here somewhere. I mean, this huge gas giant compared to that humongously large star. That's just so awesome. So awesome. I'm such a nerd at thinking these things are cool. Vard is a methane ammonia ice giant. Until the Krogan rebellions, it had a sizable helium-3 fuel refining infrastructure. Once the solar arrays orbiting Nith were destroyed, the constant flow of anti-proton tankers visiting the system disappeared. There was little point to maintain the facilities, so they were shut down and abandoned. Today, the ancient stations are squatted by transients, criminals, and outcasts. Although few are safe for habitation, neither the Krogan nor the Council Demilitarized Enforcement Mission patrols care if they take their chances.
Probe launched.
Yeah, you'd have to be pretty desperate, but... Well, there we go. The Krogan DMZ is officially done, I believe. Let's just head out of here back to Aralakh. I'm totally saying these things wrong. Yep, Krogan's DMZ is done. Okay, well, I'm gonna slowly make my way to the Shadow Broker ship, and I will meet you once I arrive. Okay, we are back on the Shadowbroker ship, Lair. One of those things, maybe. No more investment opportunities. Do I have any lovely presents? Hi, Liara. I saw Rex again. Ooh, assault rifle technology. Thank you. And then iridium. All right, let's head over to the dossiers and let's look at Samara because hers is the next personal quest that I want to do. Although I feel like they're not called personal quests. I feel like they must be called something else. I'm not sure if it actually matters. But anyway, Asari Justicar rigidity of Justicar code makes her movements and mission outcomes predictable. Mother 2-3, oh yeah, Ardat-Yakshi. Yeah, oh gosh, yeah, I forgot about that. One of which remains wanted for murder in Citadel space. Ugh. Transmission log. Samara, I have called you together to ask something of you. It is not a small thing, but it is best. Rila, FAlere, are you receiving this? Quite well. Mother. So she's talking to her daughters, I would assume? F, we're in a common room. Her communicator's too near the door. Door shuts. Try now, Mother. All right, so Mom says, this news would be best delivered in person, but I am not allowed to travel before tomorrow. I have something I must do. It is hazardous, and thus I must do it alone. What do you need? What do you mean hazardous? There we go. Tomorrow I take the Oath of Solitude. It is to prepare me for the other oaths, but it means... You what? It is an oath required of all who... I know what it means, Mother. I'm 42 years old. I have heard of Justicars. Then, do you understand why I must do it? No. The life of a Justicar is dangerous. I will make enemies, and they would seek to use you. I understand. What is not clear is why you do this in the first place. It is not enough that we live 100 light years away from you in a dank fortress, that we have no communicator of our own but must use the communal one. Do you know what it means to us to hear your voice? Oh no, I'm sorry, FAlere. And now you take that away. That is wounding, but it is the truth. I wish there were some other path. And you called us instead of coming to see us? If I came to see you, I would never leave. You know what that would mean. Is she that terrible, Mother? Is she so much of a menace that you would deny us ever seeing you, ever hearing your voice again? My dear, I cannot lose her on the world. I cannot loose her on the world, rather, and pretend I owe her victims nothing. Her crimes are my crimes. In time, you may see as I do. Time is a weak salve for a fresh wound. Please do not let anger ruin this. We will have our lives to contemplate the pain and loss. Can we not see from one another's eyes just for this moment? Silence. FAlere, I don't want to lose you, Mother, not over someone as small as Mirala, or whatever she calls herself now. And Rila, you have been silent. Are you in accord? I can only say that I will yearn for you too. Surely you have more than that. Is this the only way you will have any righteousness, Mother? It will let me live a just life. Then Goddess forbid I take that from you. Rila terminates the call. She loves you, Mother. She did not say it, but she does. And you, can you understand why I must do this? Catch her, just catch her. FAlere terminates the call. So not only does her, like, she can't have any more kids, and her kids can't have any more kids because they're messed up. But one of the sisters goes rogue and just starts killing people, and then she now has to give up, like take this vow of silence or whatever it's called, Oath of Solitude, so she can never talk to her kids or see them ever again. That's horrible. That's horrible. So possessions bequeathed by Justicar Samara. So these are the things I'm assuming she gave up. So a 4-bedroom house with furniture and a car. Casual clothing, negligees, dancing dresses, bond ceremony gown, bracelet, hollow locket, images of bondmate children reprogrammable, baby and children clothing, lifetime Cerise fitness membership, first place trophy, vid and novel library, photo album, sculpture of Samara and bondmate, personalized happy birthday mom travel mug with photo of Samara and children. Handle cracked and repaired, some glue marks visible. Memorable sphere of her bondmate and birthing crush. Oh gosh. Samara, Your personal quest is going to be so awful, isn't it? Oh my gosh. All right, let's go talk to Liara.
Shepard, I'm glad you came.
Can we? No, we can't talk? Okay. And I want to see if... Is there any more survey information? Oh, Palladium Mining Company. Sure. I don't know if I need it, but sure. Well, let's go and see if there's any new security footage. There may not be. I don't know. Music. Oh, no. We're not turning on music. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Aria Talok, Omega.
We've seen this one.
Emily Wong, Citadel.
Yeah, we've seen that one.
Fred Mazai, Citadel.
Yes, seen that one.
Donnell Udina, Citadel. Armando Bailey, Citadel. David Anderson, Citadel.
Mr. Anderson. Oops, I didn't actually mean to do that, but anyway.
Praetor Gavorn, Omega.
Oh, we're going there next.
Kalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Citadel. Keeper 20, Citadel. Matriarch Etheta, Ilium. Erdnot Torsk, Tuchanka.
Did I kill him or not Torsk? I'm not sure.
Elias Kelim, Citadel.
Oh gosh, yeah, this guy.
Miranda Lawson and Jacob Taylor. Lazarus Research Station, ship now defunct. Bakarian, Omega. Aria Talok, Omega.
Okay, it hasn't been new. I've checked every so often. But yeah, that's... Oh well. Okay, well we are going to head to Omega. I'm gonna slowly make my way back to the ship and meet you nearer to Omega. How's that? All right, well I am back on the Normandy and I am back in the Omega Nebula. Before we head out, I want to do the upgrades that I have. So I've got my last one for assault rifle damage since it is the one I like to use the most. Let's get that upgraded. So we're up to 50% extra assault rifle damage, which is lovely. Do I get anything else? It doesn't seem like it. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we are going to Omega to look for Samara's wayward child. Oh dear. And Samara the Ardat-Yakshi. Samara's daughter, Morinth, suffers a rare genetic defect that allows her to destroy her partner's mind during sex. Samara has a good lead on Morinth's whereabouts and wants to end her daughter's career of a serial sex murderer. We're going to head to Omega. That's where I'm currently parked at. So let's go do that. I remember, what was it, yesterday? I was under no impression that I was going to be able to do all these things, and yet I'm doing most of them. I must be getting more efficient, perhaps. I don't know. I think I was expecting some side quests in the Krogan DMZ. And there aren't. I think that's what sped it up some. But there's plenty of other systems, clusters to explore, which will no doubt have side quests. I don't need to see the entrance to Omega. We've seen it multiple times. Okay, let's cycle his appearance. He's got multiples. Huh. Do we go gray or red? Red like my rage. Let's go with that one. Incendiary ammo, shotguns, and assault rifles. So I want to bring Samara, obviously, but who should I bring with her? Who would have the most to say, maybe? I'm gonna bring Mordin. Because he may have something science-y to say about everything going on. Plus then I can... Oh, I already did his neuroshock. Never mind. We can see what it's like in battle. Let's see. Nope, those are all good. G. Okay, and then Samara. All right, we're good. Let's go. And save.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat-Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat-Yakshi among the Asari, Aria T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Get to go see Aria. Let's see. Go to the Afterlife Club and ask if Aria has any list. Oh, is this where the quest that's gonna get me into the VIP? Ooh.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
Oh, you remember when we first came to Omega? Oh, so long ago? Gosh, it seems ages ago. But, oh, back when we were baby Shepard in Mass Effect 2. I love it.
I'm in an important business meeting.
Hello, Aria.
What do you need?
Aria and Patriarch. I feel like we've done all that. So, Samara's daughter.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat-Yakshi. We need to find her. I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat-Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I started looking.
That's it? Thanks.
Thanks for the help. Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
I feel like you're being sarcastic. Or snarky. You're being snarky. No, I'm not getting into the... I'm not getting into the VIP club. Okay, I need to go... Apartments. Oh, there was an apartment over there that I couldn't get into when I came here. Right? Yeah, go to the apartment, because there's only one. I'm so disappointed. I thought I was going to get in the VIP. Maybe it will happen afterwards. I don't know. I just want to see what it looks like.
Come on, let me in.
No, you guys don't look suspicious at all, just standing over there in the corner.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing.
Gavorn. Is there any other, like, hotspots to click on with my current companions? Yeah, I still like Ilium better. It's prettier.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. You know anything about this?
Oh, who, me? No, nothing at all.
Dead Vorcha? No. Don't know anything about that.
Uh-huh. Right. Well, my job just got a whole lot easier.
Okay, bye.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Hang on.
Got something to report?
Are the Vorcha gonna be a problem from here on out?
Not as bad as they used to be. They breed fast, but they die young. As long as we keep them controlled, we'll be fine.
What do you do here?
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
You're kind of a psycho.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, I feel like part of that was new, but part of that was not new. Apartments, here we go.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreat. The Council has pledged a full investigation. Alliance military officials are having difficulty...
Here's the apartment, right? Sorry, I'm very quiet right now because I'm just sort of taking it all in to see where else I need to go. Well, that was convenient. Diana?
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my Nith, my baby.
I believe you. May I ask? Let's try to console her a little.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
Not technically. I'm an interested party. I'm on your side. Again, let's try to get her to talk to us.
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my Neth is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Okay. Neff's friends.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neth out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
Oh no. Tell me about this Asari.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neth talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Drugging her victims?
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
Oh, no. Let's... I have other questions, dang it.
We swear to you, Neth will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so.
Oh,
my
good.
Baby.
I'm sorry I got so angry. I'm just like, don't cut out my options. All right, hangouts.
Did Neth hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
It's the VIP section. We're good to go.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neth had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Does that mean something, Samara? But can we look around?
Do you mind if I examine Neth's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. She's gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
This is awful. I mean, like, awful, awful. Not that it wasn't going to be awful to begin with, but now it just keeps getting worse. Find the VIP password and investigate the VIP club. Sorry. Let's focus. It's awful. It's all awful. Oh. Okay. Diary. And then a note. And then the sculpture.
Neth made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never part with it.
But then somebody would... They would get to look at it and appreciate her artwork, right? Let's read her diary first. Read the middle entry.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just
When we dance and the Hallex is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Oh, no.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I was sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Oh, poor thing.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
No, she sounds dangerous.
Anyone who successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
Yeah, a perfect predator.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So yeah, I'm assuming it's a lay a trap plan, but let's hear it.
You sound like you're working your way toward an idea.
Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
I knew this is where this was going.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Alone and unarmed, I really don't like that. I really like my guns, okay? Like, I know we're still becoming friends, Samara, but like, Shepard really likes her guns. Like, you should just ask her other crewmates. We get very pissy when people try to take them. Anyway, I'm rambling.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup.
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Fine, let's go. I wanted to look at the other note, but...
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Oh, good. I can still look at this note.
Nith, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Who's talking there? Is that your daughter? That's okay. All right, so my latest update is that I get to go to the VIP club, right? Find the back alley entrance to the VIP section of the Afterlife and drop the name of Jarut to enter. Well, we are going to do that, but we're going to need to do that on Wednesday because I am at time for today. So on Wednesday, we're going to go clubbing and hopefully stop Samara's daughter and not die in the process, and then go from there like normal. But as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Wednesday with another new Mass Effect 2 video.